podcast testing live stream or whatever that is. So basically, I'm in the unintentional free time again, which is in the weekday, but most people probably in the day off. But yeah, I decided to take my day off tomorrow instead because I basically wanted to, fix the vehicles from the insurance claim that basically I never utilized for more than a year basically, because the subscription is technically every year and it's basically pretty expensive. And to be honest, the wreck from the vehicles is basically supposed to be not more expensive than the subscription, obviously. But yeah, since it was an insurance claim, usually it was tried to be marked up or tried to make as perfect as possible. So yeah, especially to something that's technically cannot be fixed, so it will be replaced instead, which definitely quite expensive. But yeah, I don't know whether it is gonna be increase my next year's subscription or not, because for some reason for this year's subscription I haven't paid for the extent yet, although I already got informed. Yeah, I basically wanted to extend it once I process the vehicles, perhaps. I don't know. At least for processing the vehicles, I basically will also need to pay for the operational fee, which is, yeah, probably the same cost if I basically try to fix with my own money, perhaps, or yeah, but definitely it's not possible if I basically try to replace the part instead of fixing it. So yeah, yesterday I basically tried to stop the stream, although it was not really an interruption, so I decided to continue the remaining unintentional free time into the pre-recorded Animoji as usual, which basically still more than half an hour perhaps, and this time it's supposed to be not that long as well, and maybe not as long as the yesterday unintentional free time. So yeah, I don't know whether I will try to utilize this free time until I finally got interrupted, or I will try to stop the live stream and try to continue with the pre-recorded Animoji as well, because I still have several videos that I haven't finished yet, although yeah, there's already so many videos that I already prepared, but I never tried to process it further or to upload it, because yeah, I always think that it was kind of like repetitive things that really represent my privacy, or maybe it's not really that matters, especially when I'm still out of the grid, kind of. So yeah, I don't know what else that I basically want to talk about, because yeah, to be honest, at the end of the day, the only thing that you can do is just focus on your own things, because yeah, most of the other friends that I usually try to rely on something that basically, I don't know, for satisfaction purposes perhaps, is definitely will go into their own life path or goals that basically will not always available. So the only thing that will always available is the one that we eventually choose. But yeah, at least that's a pretty big commitment that you basically must do for the rest of your life. So yeah, that's pretty much a tough choices. just like when you try to find the most expensive things that you want to achieve, and you can only achieve it if you basically have a very small amount of money. You only able to pay it in advance on a credit, a very long credit, which, yeah, eventually I just cannot imagine what will happen in those long time, because, yeah, after we finally fulfill all of the payments, even though, yeah, there is actually a minimum years that's basically possible to fulfill the payment in full if we ever got unexpected money, perhaps. Yeah, even that, it's still quite a long time, because, to be honest, 5 years from now, than 5 years that I have been through, especially during the pandemic, is definitely much longer, because, yeah, when 5 years during the pandemic is just very fast, maybe because we technically spend most of our time in the most comfortable place, and, yeah, and just try to do the things that we can do, and, yeah, we can basically minimize our spend as much as possible, even though, yeah, during that time I still decided not to fulfill something that basically can give me more satisfaction for a long term. Instead, I was trying to spend things on something that basically for a short term only, which definitely there are so many things that I regret, but, well, we can only be grateful about it and try to do our best to get the better future, or get the best as we can, to not doing the same mistake that we used to do in the past. So, yeah, and that's definitely the only thing that we can do, because, yeah, time cannot be reversed or changed yet, or maybe it's just never possible, because, yeah, we basically bound in time. So that's the reason why time is actually the most expensive resources. So when we basically make a credit, if we cannot amplify the credit, and we only do a credit for consume purposes, then, yeah, it's definitely the worst thing that we can actually make, unless it was really, I don't know, monetary things are really important, perhaps, that we basically didn't have any other way, any better things to do, perhaps. But, yeah, because for some reason there are several things that may not be available anymore in the future, but there will be so much chance for similar things to be available, which we definitely need to, I don't know, adjust our standard to basically satisfied with the similar things, if we ever not, I don't know, not able to achieve the, I don't know, the original things that we are actually want to achieve in the past. I don't know what kind of things that I have thought about, but, yeah, I'm just trying to express what I basically try to feel, and it's definitely much harder than when I basically try to do the same thing with pre-recorded Animoji. Maybe because during the pre-recorded Animoji, I basically still see a footage, even though most of the things that I basically say is not related with the footage at all. But at least it's definitely much better than just seeing the Animoji footage only in the front of my screen. So I think I will try to stop the live stream. I guess it's already more than 10 minutes longer than the yesterday.